Signs, signals, and barriers is something very important in the workplace. Welcome to this edition of the Yosha Street with me, your host, Margaret Mkaveni. Today we are going to discuss what exactly signs, signals, and barriers are. Signs and signals and barriers are used in the workplace to protect us, or in different places to protect us from the hazardous areas that are in places. These areas, we are talking about the overhead work, maybe where we can have falling objects. We always do a barricade. Then we can also talk about excavations and trenching. We can talk about electrical hazards. We can talk about places that have where we have moving machinery, where we are doing lifting activities. All these ones, in such places, we always use signs, signals, and barriers. Now, when it comes to the barricades, we have the temporary barricades, which are normally used if your activity is not going to exceed 24 hours. Okay, 24 hours. These are examples of these barricades. We always use warning tape, then also the cones that we normally use. Okay, now when it comes to the activities that we do that do not exceed 24 hours, we have an example: lifting activities. If you're going to lift any things or any materials from one place to another, if you're doing offloading. Okay, now let's look at also another side of barricading, the permanent barricading. Permanent barricading is used if your activity is exceeding 24 hours. Examples: these are trenching and excavations, where we have big trenches or big excavations that are left unattended to, especially on the road. We always use the permanent barricades. For example, the concrete blocks, the guardrails, and the metal guards as well. Okay, those are some of the examples of the permanent barricades. Now, as an employer, you have got to train your people to be aware of these signs, signals, and barriers. The signs that we use when you do a barricading: put a signage. Communicate to the people, let them know why you're putting this barricading. If it's a trench, you put in place danger, deep excavation. If it is a lifting activity, put in place lifting activity, keep away. Then if it is any other activity, always inform people. Radiation, radioactive substances, always inform people. Put a signage, do a barricade and put a signage. You must be aware of what to do. You need to know what to do. If you're not sure, ask your supervisor as an employee, because this is very important, because it can affect people. Your communication always affects people. If you do not communicate also when it comes to the barricades, people always can just assume and always enter these barricades without a communication. Well, for more information, reach out to us through our Yosha Street YouTube channel, and as well as contact us through our contacts. We can help you be able to know what kind of barricades, what kind of signals, signages that you need to have in your workplace. With me, your host, Margaret Mkaveni. Stay safe.